Okay, right. So now we're gonna be doing question 2A. But before we can go and get into question 2A, we're gonna first read what we are given into the information as we can see in the screenshots. So they say that Busi opens a new credit card account that charges compound interest at 12.3% per annum, compounded weekly. So this is a compounded weekly. Then you are being shown the card and everything there. And they also say, note for the calculations in this question, assume that the relevant years have 52 weeks each. She purchases a computer for an amount of 12,349 rand immediately after activating her credit card. Then in A, they say that show that the balance owing on the credit card 1 week after the purchase will be 12,378 rand point 21 cents. Okay, right. So in this kind of question, before we can even deal with it, we can immediately identify that this is a kind of a compound interest kind of equation. So the compound interest formula is given as A equals to P 1 plus I, and then we're gonna have an N there. And then in this formula, what it basically means is that the A stands for the accumulated amount, this stands for the principal amount or the initial investment, then the I stands for the interest, and then N stands for the number of weeks, months, years, or days that it took that is gonna take for the amount to be accumulated, right? So in this question, we are told that the credit card 1 week after the purchase. So already we can know that our N is gonna basically be 1. And then the other thing that we need to look at for here, our interest is given as 12.3% per annum, and we need to compound it weekly, and weekly is 52. So our I for this case, it's basically gonna be 12.3% divided by 52. So in a much more simpler way, 12.3% is the same as saying 0.123, and we can actually divide all of that with 52. And then we know that our initial investment is given as 12,349.00. So we can now use that information to calculate or to prove the amount that we are given in the question. So let's just do that now. So we're gonna have say A, we're gonna put 12,349 open bracket 1 plus 0.123 all over 52 close 1. Then we're gonna say equals to, then we're gonna use a calculator. So we're gonna say 12,349 1 plus 0.123 over 52 all over to the power of 1, and we get 12,378.21013. And in the question it is stated that we need to round off to the nearest cent, right? To the nearest cent, our answer is basically gonna be 12,378 comma 21 cents, which is actually the answer that they're looking for here, which is the same as that one. Okay, that's how you could have done that question.